Welcome back to Adventures with Rosie, and we are super pumped today because it's pickup day.
Pickup day for the caravan.
I thought we were going to say that at the same time. Let's get into it. Alright, so we're here at InsideOut HQ today, which is just south of Auckland, kind of by the Bombay Hills, and come to pick up the new Rosie.
Yeah, there's so many cool vans here. It's so neat to see all the colours. They're so neat.
Yeah, so these are all vans that are waiting to go out. There's a few other people picking up vans today, which is pretty cool. Their workshop and service centres here as well. So we're going to probably introduce you to Jared and Sarah, who actually own and run InsideOut RV. Thought we might introduce you to them first. Ask them a few questions, put them on the spot a bit, and then we're going to get this hooked up, do a bit of a walkthrough, I think.
Yeah, we'll learn a bit about it before we take it home.
We think we're expert caravanners, but there's some cool apps, and obviously you've got cool things going on in this caravan, like lithium and
some pretty flash technology in this one.
So we're going to have a bit of a handover, learn all that, and come along.
So we're here today with Sarah and Jared from InsideOut RV. Welcome.
So we thought we'd just put them on the spot, ask them a few questions, and kind of get to know them. Get to know the people behind the brand.
So what is your caravanning background? What sort of started it all off?
I'll do this one. This is an easy one. So we've camped for pretty much all our lives. Yeah, our families actually camped, and I saw Sarah back then, but he was just kids. And anyway, we camped, and then we ended up 4 kids. I don't know how long you want this to go. 4 kids. Figured we're going to be towing a trailer anyway, and then one of them had a brain injury, some special needs, and camping just wasn't really an option, not an easy option for us. Sarah would have to entertain all the kids, and I'd be trying to set up a tent on my own. So we're towing a trailer anyway. I just figured, why not make it a caravan? So the twins were only, we got twins too, they were only a few months old. We bought this old caravan, found under the trees. And so then we spent 3 or 4 months, just crazy hours looking back on it. Got it finished by Christmas, and it was very basic. That was a 1980 classic caravan, Kiwi made. And pretty fair overhaul. Had a bad leak, rotten, and drawbar was rusting off. And
we just changed the layout of the beds every
we didn't know
the kids grew.
We didn't know the layout that would work for us, but it was all modular, and
we had 4 kids stacked.
Oh, wow.
4 to the roof at one point.
Yeah, the first holiday, our bed mattress from our house was on the floor, so it was quite basic the first summer. Got better every time, but so that did us 2 or 3 years, and then we were always dreaming of a different caravan. And I was on a work trip in Aussie and ended up in a motel opposite a caravan yard. And after hours, looking at these vans, they look nice. Couldn't look inside them. Bit of googling, come back, emailed the guy, said, have you got any of these in New Zealand for me to look at? And he rang me, and still not sure, this is all a blur, but he basically talked us into bringing over 2, and he'd give us a better rate. And at some point there we started a business, and it all took off. So it's our background's a bit of a nightmare.
And how many years, 4 years later, we may have our own caravan.
We're hoping to keep this caravan summer. So
unless someone out there wants to buy it.
It's beautiful. It's been a journey, and hopefully that answered most of your questions.
Awesome. So it all began then. Let him
By
talk into
accident.
playing children.
So we've been doing it for a long time. Getting better every time.
I don't know how I got roped into it, or how I agreed to it, but I must have at some point. Anyway.
So where did the name come about then, InsideOut RV?
Don't know that one either.
I think you were trying to, we didn't know, we're not very creative like that, but it basically was we were wanting to take the inside outdoors and that outside indoors sort of thing.
Just interface or whatever, I don't know.
And the kids kind of helped us with that decision, didn't they?
That's cool.
So,
Whereabouts is your favourite place to camp that you've been so far?
Oh, that is such a hard one.
Can you tell us? Is it a trade secret?
No, it's not a true.
There's no secrets. We're just not really sure. Every campsite's got its advantages and disadvantages. We've had a lot of good holidays up north. They're typically more serious families from up there. They're bigger group family holidays, so they're always good.
Kaiwi Lakes up north, that's beautiful. Sullivan's Bay at Mahurangi, that's lovely.
But then, we've done a few down south. We want to get down there and do more, but there's always lots of nice places down there
basically, too. We don't like holidaying with other people very much. Like you want, like Sullivan's Bay, it's capped at 30 people or something, and that's just so nice. For us to be jammed in a tiny spot in this massive campground with the kids that we, with their difficulties, it's not a relaxing holiday.
And we don't have any spots that we keep going back to. We're still trying to explore everything. So
that's the way to do it.
New Zealand.
New
Zealand is the answer.
So a question I guess we had as well is, what can we expect in terms of like after purchase service? Like how does the servicing work? Is it kilometre based?
See you later.
Do I have to learn how to fix it? Or is it...
We are just about to embark on a long-term relationship with you folks.
Cool.
We have learned, and we haven't been in this all that long, but we have recognised that the sales part of it is only a very small part of it, and then it's the afterwards that that's the main part.
It can make or break the experience, right?
Oh, yeah, we've all got experience with that, yeah.
We're not denying stuff's going to happen.
Yeah.
It does. It's just how you deal with it.
And that's, we are aiming to be known for the quality of our after sales service. And that's not, we don't intend to be a pushover, but honesty and integrity and communication. And that's, there's shipping delays that we can't deal with, we can't do anything about, but there's always someone at the end of the line. We're trying to teach our staff to have some boundaries and not take calls and text messages at 6 o'clock on a Sunday, but they are a very dedicated team, and they
thumbs up to them.
They won't make it, but it's constant. There's all different types as well. There's the service side of things that you have to do. It's to maintain your warranty and things. There's things that happen to the caravan all the time. The wind will, you forget to bring the awning in at night and it flips over, and get too close to a tree. So there's repairs, and there's things you want to upgrade as well. You think, actually we do want to do this, and then there's warranty stuff. So there's a huge amount of stuff. We've taken on 3 full-time staff, service guys, and a big shed just to focus and to give our customers the priority. And then maybe if it gets quiet, we'll take other people. But at the moment, it's just priority to
I think people forget as well that you're towing like a house essentially down a gravel road in New Zealand, and things are moving, like latches are bound to shift and things like that, right?
That's what I've been meaning to do a video about this. Your house, you got the whole house, you got a sewage treatment thing that most city houses don't have, sewage handling, you've got a power plant, you've got power supplies, and it's all going down the road in a tornado every time you drive somewhere. So you've got a kitchen, a mini kitchen, you got a mini bathroom, you got a mini laundry, you got plumbing, electrical, wastewater, gas, power. So there's a lot of stuff in a caravan or an RV, and that's what I say. Things will happen.
And also, like, our caravans are rugged. We're expecting them to go off the beaten track, and so there's going to be flex in the caravan. These aluminium frames are really sturdy, but when it is flexing, going over a lip or something like that, that you don't want the walls to crack or the windows to crack or anything, but the silicone is designed to flex, and that's kind of like your crumple zone, so it can give way if the flex is too much, but then you notice it, like that's it's a leak will happen. And it's a easy. It's the designed to be the weak point.
Yeah.
And that's
not
part
a
of the
crack.
service.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
To check all that
To
over.
check all that.
Yeah.
So when things happen, it isn't normally a disaster.
No, yeah.
These things aren't out of the blue or unexpected.
Just deal with it.
But it is just it's a process,
Yeah.
and we're well equipped to handle it and support you through it. So
You'd almost be
That's-
worried if you sold a caravan and never heard from someone again.
yeah.
They're probably not using it.
yeah, it's still in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would have seen that we have one of the first of 2 Vacationer caravans here in the country, which we're pretty excited about. We're sitting in the other one right now. But I guess what's something unique about this brand, or the reasoning behind bringing this brand into the country? Or
Yeah, well, generally why our caravans have stood out is the Kiwifications that we do, which isn't officially a word, but we adapt everything at the point of manufacture for New Zealand. So we take out the air conditioning because you have to be plugged in.
So
We don't want to be plugged in.
These
We're
are
proper-
Australian vans, but they're made for New
Built
Zealand. We
for
know
us.
there's a lot of little subtle differences for New Zealand. There's so many people bringing over standard Aussie ones now. So we delete the aircon. Most of where our customers are going, they're not plugging into power, so the aircon's essentially useless.
Microwaves, washing machines.
but then the
and
diesel
all that.
heater, you're adding the diesel
adding-
heater.
yeah.
because
Diesel
that's
heater's
important.
standard.
Yeah.
All our windows are really big, and we get rid of the pelmets and the curtains, so it's just all nice and
Yeah.
open. And so that's been our the next gen models have had that, but now we're seeing lots of other caravans coming in at that same kind of level, but without that Kiwification happening quite so much. So the difference between them is less. You have to be quite discerning to see the difference. We've brought in Retreat and Vacationer to sort of just spread our supply base. You know, over COVID, we've all learnt about supply, and so we've done that. But we've gone, okay, what's the next level up? Okay, that area, there's lots of choice now. So what's the next level up?
And
so,
a clear point of difference between all our brands, basically, the construction. But so Vacationer is still a niche manufacturer. I think they would say that they pride themselves on their interiors, and they're still only small volume manufacturer. So their attention to detail, we see that in what we've got so far, and that's important to us. And the other little thing that their sales managers, it's the 1%ers. So just the little things. So just having a little extra switch by your bed to turn on the bathroom light so you can get up easily in the night, and some little bug screen in some of the vents that most other vans don't have. Just all these little things. That's what we're liking.
What is something that you're really proud of about your business? I know it's hard to sort of toot your own horn a little bit. But
Yeah. Well, I'm really proud that it's of where it's come from. So it's come from like our
hobby.
family and our passion, and it's just been extending it to others, and then the same with our staff. Like they're friends rather than staff members, and then customers. We love having that relationship with our customers, recognizing them when they call up or their vans goes past, or you see a photo and you remember who they are, and your experience with them as well. So that's fantastic.
Just our values are very important to us. Just treating others like we'd like to be treated. Fair. We don't. We're not here to be walked over.
I suppose integrity.
And
Which
then
I don't know if it's a very common thing in the sales area, but we like to really uphold our integrity.
Our business model is what we'd like. It's probably not the smartest business choice, so we've never done the same van twice, and just that there's a lot of work in personalising every van. So we'd love to see non-boring standard white or grey
Yeah.
caravans. Like we've never done the same van twice, so
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
um,
And I think people, if they invest in something like this, they want to know that, you know, you want that kind of relationship out of it, or that sort of,
Yeah.
you don't want the hard sell or the,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you know, the upsell or whatever.
Yeah,
You just want to
it's
kind
gotta
of
work for them.
we try and offer good, honest advice. We none of us are salespeople, no sales training.
Product that sells itself, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Final question before we get into the handover: what do you most love about caravanning? What's your favourite thing?
I think we did this before, whether it gets in the edit or not. The independence,
Yeah.
freedom, self-containment. We can just go anywhere, and we're a one-stop shop. As a family of 4 kids, you can't just bowl up to friend's house and stay the night.
Yeah.
And, like in their house, most people, you might sleep on the lounge floor, but we're just self-contained. We can go anywhere, and
Even to get a hotel, you have to get 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
You gotta check in and check out. And all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Pack
exactly.
and just being able Friday night just decide, right, let's go. We just chuck some milk and bread and a few fresh things and go. So we do want to leave our van
And
set up, and
we also use our caravan for picnics.
Oh, okay.
So we will, through summer, we'll just hitch up in the evening and we'll go to a beach, and we've got
Fish and
food,
chips
we've
or-
got
awesome.
warm clothes,
Yeah.
we've got showers for after they finish swimming, and Lucia often has to go to bed early, so she's got her bed. And as special need kid, she's familiar with it, and she's got a routine in it and things. So it's it seems ridiculous that you'd take a 23-foot caravan for a picnic, but it's got everything you
It's
need.
so practical,
just the freedom, really.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
In a single word.
Freedom. There you go. We are so stoked on this caravan, eh?
So excited. I'm so excited.
You should have seen our car boot this morning. We're going to go away for a few nights. So after this video, stay tuned. We're going to have our first nights away in the caravan.
Tonight.
But we loaded the boot up. We shoved the dog in the back, all our bedding and stuff.
Squeezed it all in. All the stuff that you need in the caravan for a weekend had to be shoved into the back of our car with 3 kids and a dog.
So we're now just putting it all in place, and it's awesome. It feels like home already.
Still discovering little hidden features all around it that are amazing, and it's going to make life so much easier.
Harvey's stoked. He's got a fan up in his bunk bed, so he's happy.
Yeah.
So the fridge is on. We'll do some supermarket shopping, I bet. And we're just going to pack it out a bit, keep pushing all the buttons, unlocking everything.
And settle in.
Yeah. So these caravans actually came standard with these beautiful Sirocco fans in them as well, and Jared was just showing us that you can power them on and put them on a timer, and they're super quiet, when they're like on the lowest setting, and you got like 3, 6, 9 and 12-hour timer. So if you're in bed, 3-hour timer, boom, turn it on, gentle breeze while you're sleeping, and then it just turns itself off. So pretty cool. They're also like a soft blade. I tried to stick my fingers in them just to see if the kids were going to get, because they're going to play with these. They got these on their bunks, but they're kind of just a soft foam blade. So pretty cool.
It's going to be awesome in summer.
Yeah, it's going to be really good in summer. Crack a few vents. The vent in the back actually as well will draw air out or push air in above the kids, so you got a little switch to flick it, which is pretty cool. So there's 2 of these fans up the front, 3 in the bunks, and then the vent, which is awesome. Going to be great in summer.
So one of the super cool little details of this van is it showed up with our channel name embroidered in these little pockets in the bed, which is a really nice little touch. It makes it feel like ours right from the get-go, It's really cool. There's also really cool USB plugs everywhere. There's ones under the lights in here as well. And really handy
What about
charging.
that switch? Remember that one?
So there's a master bathroom switch here, so if you're in bed at night and need to jump up and go to the bathroom, you can flick this switch and it turns on the bathroom light for you, so no more stumbling around in the dark.
Tripping over the dog. Right, in your new bunk.
Yeah, so cool. It even has a fan up here. And the light. I also have this, a place to hold all my books.
And you got a reading light up there as well?
Yep. But it doesn't turn on right now.
And a fan, eh?
Yeah. Pretty cool, eh?
So they actually have a full workshop here on site too, which is pretty cool. So there's all the vans over here. Full workshop here for servicing. They do a lot of custom work. They got a full-time joiner as well, doing like joinery work. So the people that left just before us had some custom cutouts in their closets for putting cell phones and stuff in for charging at night. So pretty cool. They do a lot of, you know, they buy these caravans and then they fit some stuff here in New Zealand depending on your requirements. So like for us, we really wanted a diesel heater for going down south, so they fit one here, and obviously make them compliant for New Zealand self-containment standards here as well. So pretty cool. No, we just come back here for servicing, you know, drop it off, head into Auckland for the day, pick it up, that sort of thing. So pretty good bonus. Alright, so the new hitch is on. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this. This is a DO35 hitch, off-road hitch. We'll show you a bit more about that in the tour video, but yeah, we lowered the caravan down. It's sitting nice and level. Different height adjustments in these tongues here, so can accommodate different weight caravans. We've also got a camera now wired up, a reversing camera. So there's a Susie cable here, which gets plugged in for the camera, and our 50 amp Anderson plug as well, so we can charge our batteries from our car while we're driving. So DC to DC charger, we can plug into there and charge it while we're driving. So bit of a beast of a setup, pretty cool. One addition we made to this caravan, which we're really stoked on, is this skylight here. So we upgraded the skylight to a bigger one. Normally it's a 40 by 40 centimeter square one, and we put this monster skylight in, and I'm stoked we did. It's
just so nice and bright.
yeah. I think with the white cabinets, even with the front window shut, we've got the flap shut at the moment, the stone guard, it feels nice and light. The kitchen window in here is massive as well. I think with the light bench top and the light cupboards, it's awesome. You happy?
Yeah, very happy.
Now time to put our stuff in it. The kids have disappeared. Jared and Sarah have kids and they have a trampoline, so free babysitting while we've been here. We just gave our kids to one of their kids, and they're pretty excited as well. Windows already open and cupboards open. We're going to have to go around and check everything before we leave, I think. So when you pick up a new InsideOut RV caravan, they take a picture of you with this famous sign. This is the InsideOut RV street sign, so insert that photo here. You might see it on Instagram as well, but yeah, we finally get our InsideOut RV family photo. Well, we're pretty much ready for our first couple of nights away. Chelsea even remembered toilet paper, which was awesome, but yeah, we haven't left yet. We're kind of sitting in the caravan and hanging out and packing stuff in the cupboards, and Sarah and Jared are really nice and kind of answering all our questions, so I'm excited. We're all hitched up. We got the camera plugged in. We got the Anderson plug as well to charge our batteries, all plugged in, so yeah, it's going to be cool. We do have to drive on the motorway now, which is a bit whatever. I haven't towed a caravan for a few months, but yeah, look at how beautiful this thing is. The flooring we really love in here, and this flooring actually goes all the way through to the lockers as well, so I almost feel a bit bad putting like waste hoses and stuff in the lockers when it's got this beautiful flooring. But yeah, pretty cool. Excited to have lithium batteries. We've been through that whole system, looked at everything. Yeah, it's awesome. It's really nice. Good attention to detail in this caravan. Everything feels really sturdy and firm and kid proof, which is important. Well, there you have it. We're in our brand new caravan. The driving wasn't too bad in the end across the motorway. Pretty cruisy. Yeah. But yeah, good process, eh? Like,
really good, yeah. You definitely want to spend a couple of hours just going through all the bits and pieces so you know how everything works. Yeah. They do have videos for the NextGen range that go through everything, and they're working on it for the Vacationer ones too, which is cool. Yeah,
so they got like a whole tutorial video series they send you, which I think you watch before you go.
And can be helpful to refer back to if you're out on the road and forget something.
Yeah, definitely. It was really nice to meet all the staff there as well. Like we met everyone in the workshop and sales and marketing and all that sort of thing, and it was really cool. Cool atmosphere.
Really nice team. Like quite a cool vibe there. Everyone's super friendly and excited for you, and there's 3 caravans being picked up as well, so it was like a cool atmosphere. Everyone was getting the new vans and everyone was excited. So now we're gonna have a few nights away. We don't really have everything in the caravan we need. No, the car was too full.
Yeah. We completely mucked up and didn't go grocery shopping like we said we would, so I'm gonna have to figure that out tonight. We got no milk or anything. But yeah, stay tuned. Next video, first few nights away, then we'll get home, I guess, and pack it out properly.
Do the proper pack, yeah.
Yeah, and start planning an adventure. So thank you for watching.
Thank you.
See ya.